Ah, fuck. I'm in a combat. Fuck. I joined the server and I'm in the fucking field. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ah! Hi. You playing a game Valus? I was just trying to log into my fucking fighter, which I thought would be... But it wasn't. Ah! Hi everyone, which I thought would be on Denver, but it wasn't. I must have logged out in the field. How you doing? I made some new weapons for the light fighters. You want to see it? Fuck, I missed. Well, it missed. S-lasers, that's right, baby. If I can fucking hit with them. There we go. One more pass. Yeah, let's go. Hello everyone, bit of a cold open because of this, but what's up? Yeah, new guns for the small, new small guns for the light fighters. So sometimes they go off target. I think I'm gonna get closer. Like, that should be hitting for sure. Yeah, sometimes I'm like shooting over the top. That's weird. That's no good. I have to work on that. There you go. When you get close, I might just have to up their range a bit more, I think. There you go. When you're within like 300 meters, they hit pretty consistently, though I want to see if it's just shields or not. There's a hit. Another hit. Having trouble hitting hull. Yeah, having a lot of trouble hitting hull. Or did I just hit a... I think I just shot like a wing off. There we go. You just gotta get within like 300 meters, I think. Yeah, these are the new lasers. So yesterday we were like... Yesterday people was like... And Milo was like, hey... Fighters are a little bit undergunned, and I was like, I think you're probably right, but I was also like, I don't want to make fighters have too many guns, because if they're just more agile medium fighters, that's a problem. Enter the small weapon slot, just like Battletech has. So now, light fighters have these slots on the cheeks, which are like very short range only. 300 meters. They still use a bit of power, but they're not as much as the large lasers, not as much damage. They're still pretty decent, like half the damage of a large laser, but at a much shorter range. You have to get really close. Oh god, there's 3 of them. Let's stop overusing the lasers and kill them. Oh, there's 4 of them. I'm gonna fucking leave. Fuck that. Too many. I took too long fucking around. Oh shit! Cruise disrupted. Is this game only dogfighting in asteroid fields? No, there's also dogfighting in open space. Yeah, the yellow bar is weapon energy, that's right. Will we soon be getting MGs as well? I have MGs, yeah. Now, this game has a lot of other shit going on of it. Just the dogfighting and combat is what I'm focused on right now. This game has like trading as well, and bigger ships. We haven't really done anything with trading yet, but freighter gameplay is a thing. Here, let me show you the machine guns, because they're in as well. So yeah, light fighters have a lot more DPS now at close range, but like at point blank range, but they still don't have as much firepower as other ships at normal distances, which is a bit of a trade-off on purpose.
Repair complete.
Can we sell the S-lasers? And machine guns.
Loaded into cargo hold.
So machine guns is a bit different. Machine guns, S-lasers don't cost as much heat as an L-laser, but they still cost a fair bit. Oh my god, dog, shut up. Wait, why do I have 2 SRM launchers? What the fuck? That ain't right. Mary, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna bring my dogs in. That's a bug. Oh, because it's one of the legacy hard points. I gotta get rid of it. You look like Beagle. How could you, like, say that to Mary? No, you don't understand. If I get rid of this... I think I need to rebuy the ship to fix that.
Ship purchase complete.
Just because I changed some hard points around. So I changed the hard points around and on the Hawk, Eagle, all of this line of ships. And basically, before there was a lot of guns like up here on top and shit, which is kind of vanilla. I changed it around because I know how to do hard points now thanks to Milo. And I've made it so that all the guns go underneath the wings. I also took the chin gun off and added it under the wings as well, so they all have like wing guns now. Which I like, I think it looks sexy.
Loaded into cargo.
Milo added some really cool shit to the lasers as well. I should have shown you before I sold these ones. But let me go out and do some machine gunning first. They look way more like fighter jets now, with all the guns under the wings. I like it. It's a good change, I think. It also makes it easier to see your guns going off, which will be... I'll show you something else with that in a minute.
-20, Business Planet Denver, docking ring cleared. Good luck out there.
Alright, so we've got the machine guns here. Now the S lasers I was just showing you on the light fighter, they still suck a lot of energy, they're not as much. But they're instantaneous travel, and they're kind of like better against shields than hull. They're for like bursting down that shield and hitting targets they just evade you too much. What's the nose gun thing? Is that the rangefinder you made the other day? This thing over here doesn't move. Yeah, that's the zeroing tools. That's the rangefinders. Yeah, the targeting computers. So now you have the machine guns, and the machine guns also only work at close range. Again, you need to be within like 300 meters for them to be hitting your target. But that said, they're the opposite of the S lasers in that they don't cost any energy at all. These are going to be just the better generalist option, I think, for light fighters in general. They don't cost any energy at all to fire, basically like 1 energy per second. But they have like really high damage. They have like their damage might even need to be nerfed at some point. Haven't balanced tested it much yet. But they have like a shitload of DPS, like more than a regular blaster. They do have limited ammo, and they'll chew through it decently quickly. And they're a bit worse against shields than hull. Their DPS is like, I think 2/3 of what it is when they're fighting shields, but they still can contribute to shield damage. And these things you can use of your main guns, you know, you don't have to switch between them. They're designed that you're gonna like throw them into your regular loadout. Let me see if I can find an enemy to test them on. Because yeah, I gotta do more light fighting. Tally ho. Whoa. Just gonna get behind you. And as soon as we were in that 300 meters bracket, we want to switch to our group that has both this and the machine guns. Oh yeah. You can see, nice bit of damage. And you can even just use them and not your blasters when you want to give your blasters time to regen, if you don't mind like the ammo use not being as good against shields. Keep a bit of pressure on for free without spending energy. Nice and handy. I think the S lasers are quite finicky to use. I think they have their place, but they're more finicky to use because they're well, I mean, they're lasers. They're not as DPS efficient. Machine guns are just literally like, you know, Yoli World War II Browning 50 cals. It's like when you have P-51 Mustangs, you just put fucking machine gun arrays under their wings is what we're doing here. It's just always going to be useful. It's just a gun. Barley says, dumb idea. What if we made a ballistic weapon that costs negative energy? Could the game engine understand that? I wonder. I actually want to do something... what I want to do is I want to add heat sinks, essentially. I want to add things that you can put into slots on your ship, just like Battletech, that will cost weight, and will boost your energy regen, or capacity, you know? And then bringing that kind of weight-based loadout balancing, so where it's like, okay, I could take you know, I could actually drop some guns off I was going to take on my ship and put on some heat sinks and fire my lasers more, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think with these machine guns, light fighters are still like, they still don't have, or they still shouldn't be as straight up average playstyle powerful as a heavy fighter or a very heavy fighter in gun power. But because they can use their agility now to get in closer and knife fight, at that knife fighting distance, the machine guns or the S lasers really boost their damage up quite a lot. Has a bit of variety too. Will there be different variants of S lasers and MGs later in the month development? Yeah, I want different variants of everything. Minuses and pluses and everything. Okay, let's head back over to Denver. Oh, hello, little buddy. I'm gonna change you to a freelancer still. But probably not today. So we did a bit of a rushed cold open, but hi, as I was trying to tell you guys yesterday as well, and just to remind you today is... the reason we're doing 3 freelancer streams in a day, in a row, is because today is also our special little community spotlight day. Hey, Banzer, what up? Where we're going to be spotlighted by the freelancer community today, by the Regulancer streams, exclamation mark Regulancer in chat. You can get a description of it. Basically, there's this this person called Sarge within the freelancer community who's, we were talking about him yesterday, who's spearheading this initiative over the past few months that started with Freelancer's 20th anniversary to really like do these spotlight streams that highlight different parts of the community and different mods, and also just grow the Freelancer community as a whole. So yeah, today we're going to be spotlighted by them. I don't know what to expect, but should be fun. They're coming here to our stream. It's not like they're streaming my stream. They're coming here. Should be the idea. But basically, there's going to be an event ping over in their Discord, and they'll be like, hey, go check out the stream. So that'll be in about an hour. Yeah, in about an hour and 4 minutes is when that officially should start. We have a little intro video from them we're going to play for Regulancer that lasts about a minute. So when it gets to 1 hour from now, if I forget, please remind me, but I should remember. We'll play that video, and then we'll basically keep doing what we're doing, but I'll probably do like a run through for like new people, where I'll go through Cheyenne, go through Silverton, you know, go through the difficulty fields, explain a bit what we're doing here. I haven't like written up notes or anything, but in general, I think watching the game, if you know Freelancer, you can see things that are different. Like I'm sure people will quickly notice we don't have nanobots or shield bats and stuff like that. Keep Eagle away from any semblance of a tangent. Got it? Yeah. Oh, are these things still like ridiculously expensive? Yeah, I should fix that before we go live. Machine guns should not be 100,000. I should fix that. The bands are now. I can't do that right now. Fuck it. Machine guns are just stupidly expensive right now. Now check out something really cool that Milo did. In fact, I shouldn't do it on this. This is a mistake. Dock again. I can show you on my other ship.
Nothing here I'm looking for.
I'm gonna leave my lasers on there. I'm gonna go to my Falcon. Or my Eagle, maybe. Go to my Eagle, who already has an L laser. This is where we were in Pueblo. I need to go back to Denver.
This is Navy Beta 18-bit Freelancer White 16-15.
Let's head back to Denver.
I'm scanning your cargo bay for contraband. You're clean.
Well, I'm gonna show you guys the frigate too. I'm gonna show you guys the fucking frigate. You're gonna like it. I added guns to the frigate and made it attack people. And we're gonna bait it into the field and make it kill Xenos for us after I show you the laser things back on Denver. It's like very placeholder still. I haven't. It's not like, yeah, it's very placeholder. It's still rough, but the frigate actually shoots guns now. It has a really powerful set of guns, and I really like watching it kill things. Very, very entertaining. Very intense.
Dock.
As I was saying, I've put the hardpoints underneath on all of the ships, so The Eagle also now just has all these fucking guns underneath the wing. Two cheat guns, as is all the ones in this line have. Then you got your special weapon here, which Milo put a new like Tesla coil thing looking in for the laser model. Missiles on the wingtips, Sparrowhawks, and then blasters on the other sides. We're packing. We are packing the heat now. I really like it. I think they look way better, and I like seeing the fire come out from the sides. What is that there? Is that my countermeasure? What is that on my chin? What's my countermeasure launcher? Is that my mines? Whatever. Come dot. Devish says it looks awesome. I like how I thought these ships should have been. Yeah, me too. Devish says I think it's one of the things I really liked about Freelancer was the variety of weapons and equipment, even if lots of it was similar they added to the world. But yeah, I agree completely, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so got the L laser. I'm gonna take off my cheat guns and I'll show you why. Because light fighters are not the only ones that can use the cheat guns, or they shouldn't be. Hang on, these are the cheat guns. The cheat guns, I mean the small hard points. The cheat guns can take small hard points on every, you know, Falcon and Eagle as well. It's just that those ships probably would rather put blasters on, because unlike the light fighter, you can put regular blasters in these cheek slots as well. The light fighter, you can only put small weapons in the cheek slots, and that's what makes the light fighter a bit lighter. So you can go for like 2 S lasers on the front of your Eagle, it's just, you know, you're in a fucking Eagle. You're probably not going to get within 300 meters a lot, or you're not going to stay there very well. Alright, so let me show you what Milo did. It's a small touch, but I think it's so rad.
Freelancer White 16-15. This is Planet Denver. Planetary docking cleared. Good luck out there.
Alright, so peep this. You'll see it when the laser's about to refire. How cool is that? I think that's so neat. Milo's added, like this little venting. Started doing FX for it that are special, and has this little, like, venting steam that comes out of the lasers. For one, I think it looks fucking cool, and for two, it's actually quite good visual feedback, because then in a fight, you have the sound, and you also have the visual to let you know that your laser's half a second ready to be fired, essentially. Now, the S lasers have it too. There it is. They also have it, and that was happening on the Hawk as well. I think it looks fucking sweet. You look like an angry dragon. Getting those lasers ready. So many lasers. We're starting to sound like a Battletech match. It's great. So yeah, I wanted the spotlight that Milo did that last night. I think that's so fucking cool. It looks awesome. I'm gonna, like, ask Milo to do so many things like that. I'm gonna be like, Milo, just keep doing that for every gun. Make, like, shells eject out of the autocannons and shit. Let's come land again.
Dock.
Understood. Your request to land is granted.
Cassandra says, seeing you play this has made me realize just how much Elite Dangerous is basically just this game with, like, some mild monetization. You reckon? I've never played Elite Dangerous, but I never... Oh god. Oh god, fuck. That is not how you should talk. But I never heard of it being like Freelancer. I don't think any game's really like Freelancer, except I would agree that Freelancer is. Let's take those lasers off. And go back to... I'm gonna put some... on my cheeks. I think it's bristling of guns, I love it. Let's get our Falcon. And it's the Falcon. Falcon's hardpoint should be alright. Justices with the heavy AC. Let's go to our usual loadout of Winchesters and heavy AC. Though I might also try the medium today. I think the heavy's my baby, but I'm going to try the medium AC because I should have fixed the projectile speed now. Yes, it goes 2625 now. And I want to see how it feels. This is the one autocannon we haven't tested yet, basically. Alright. Well, just like the others, guns are all under the wings now on the Falcon. I think it looks banging. I feel like this thing looks like it's about to come over like a mountain rise and fucking kill you now. It's great. I mean, it's great if it's not killing you, if you're the one doing the killing. Alright, let me take off. Exactly, Dervish. That's what I heard about Elite 2, that it was like much more like a simulation. Well, not even simulation, like mechanically, but just much more like focused on realism. Like, hello! Like Star Citizen, which I don't like. Hello, Jeffy! Jeff, can you hit me with those lasers? Are they working for you? We had a bug where they weren't hitting
This is Navy Delta
last
16
night.
Black
Hopefully we fixed it.
7-1.
It might have been... Nice, okay, cool.
Scanning
Ow,
the
ow!
cargo bay.
Ow! Oh my god, you've got 3 lasers, you're crazy. I guess on the Falcon you could kind of make the S lasers work. You don't have any blasters, but you've got 2 S lasers on the cheek and 1 L laser. That's scary. Laser boat Falcon, I'm so proud. Jeff has made the first laser boat in Freelancer, I'm so proud. Alright, medium AC with slow down like this. Okay, we got the Winchesters, got the medium AC. We got the medium AC without any zeroing. How dare you? I love those sounds though. Macquarie has such good sounds. Is Banzer on too? Yeah, Banzer is on. I'm gonna invite you all. You should all come with me. I don't know where Banzer is, but there's Banzer. Hey, a new tester approaches. Hello.
Cargo.
With the eagle, with the big eagle, with the AC-20,
This is Navy Sigma 17.
with the SRM launchers dual,
Omega 10 to Chico
with the
3-12.
Winchesters, with the tarantulas as well. Careful, Banzer, those tarantulas have a slower projectile speed, so they won't match well with your Winchesters. You might want to be aware of that. A little tip for people with Freelancer. Any guns you try to fire together that don't have the same or very similar projectile speed, they won't be accurate, of course, because the lead pips will be all over the place. So generally, whenever you're firing a gun, if you want the lead crosshair to be accurate, you need to make sure that all of your weapons are about the same projectile speed, or very, very close. Something to consider. Now, down here, I want to try and find the frigate. If anybody sees the frigate, Banzer or Jeff, let me know. Otherwise, we can just fight, Xeners. New colors, by the way, for... Oh, Telefront. New colors for flying out of fields. Their colors are difficulty-based. So when you fly out of Cheyenne, you might have noticed it was a green entering Cheyenne field text. Silverton here is gold. Yeah, fucking laser boat him, Jeff.
Looks like I've got some company. Come on, I've almost got it. This is Navy.
Fly it out again so you can see it, and then the others will be red.
Mind if I take a peek in your hold? Didn't think so.
Alamoiso and Copperton will be
Okay,
red.
you're clean.
And then Denver and the Navy secure area there is like teal. And that's just meant to like be a little way for you to like notice that, okay, like...
This is Navy Delta 3.
Oh, the frigate! Where's the frigate?
Gold 5-5. Stand by. I'm scanning your cargo.
Come here, frigate.
bay. You've got nothing here. I'm looking.
We're gonna bait the frigate into the field using the trick.
Cargo.
Where they like to like loot up your stuff. I'm gonna leave them a breadcrumb of stuff to loot over here.
Jettison.
I want to get this frigate to kill the Xenos for us.
Jettisoned. Cargo. Jettisoned.
Come here. No, the other Navy's coming here too. No, I gotta keep breadcrumbing.
Shield activated. Cargo. Jettisoned. Shield deactivated.
But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, we just want to have like some intuitive colors that show you like, okay, you know, you're in a green zone, so if you're a lawful, green is good. Green means low risk, but if you're a lawful, red means high risk, you know?
Deactivated.
Is it flying away or to me now? I think it's coming to me still.
Shield activated.
What's it doing over there? It's still? I mean, that's fine.
Cargo. Jettisoned.
Now we just need some Xenos to spawn.
Deactivated. Shield activated.
And let the fun begin. There's like other Navy around too, which are probably clogging up the spawns, but that's alright.
This is Navy Omega 0.
If no Xenos show up in like a minute.
Jettison. Shield deactivated.
The program might be too far, maybe. I mean, they're just sitting still over there.
Shield activated. Cargo. Jettison. Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
I'm just like feeding him so many wasp missiles.
Shield deactivated.
Hey, you two, Bands or Jeff, go fly out and find some Xenos and bring them back here. I'll keep the frigate here. Go and like fly around till you get. Oh, here we go, Reds.
Deactivated.
There goes the missiles. There goes the lasers. It's only one red. Oh no, it's two. Woo! Look at that frigate go! It's got 3 large lasers. It's got long-range missiles and short-range missiles. Auto cannons on the front, close range, like Sea-Wiz, like point defense ballistics, and then like some pulse lasers on the front as well. I want to get like a full wing of like 5 Xenos to come and try it.
This is Navy Omega 0-5. So how many waypoints do we have left? We have 2 more waypoints to go.
Anyway, there's your demo. Unless we get more Xenos to come fight it, there's your demo. I'm gonna fly information a bit and eat. Gonna get some toasty, I'm not sure. You guys can follow me if you want, or fly into the field. If you fly into the field and get enemies, bring them back here. Oh, we're cruising, we're cruising. I love big ships, I think they're so cool. I love watching this thing just pop all of its fucking guns off.
Out here you'll get us killed.
Cargo. Jettison. Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
Frigate, slow down!
Jettison. Shield deactivated.
Yeah, get that sweet loot.
Shield
Stupid AI.
Jettison. Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
Oh, Jeff's coming in, bringing some. Oh shit! You get out of the way of the fucking guns. Oh man, I love that. I love that so much. Isn't that cool? that tickles me. I think that's fun. I think that's a good time. One day, these frigates will have shields. We need to like do a special bit of like 3D modeling to give them shields, because the shields are like their own 3D model, and me and Milo don't actually know how to do it yet. It's very possible though, because by default, big ships tend to not have shields in Freelancer. It's just how they work. Okay, let's do some Silverton together, y'all. It's just part of the vanilla balance, is only small ships get shields. I want to do all ships get shields, like big ships too. Though I think they have big ships like have very, 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 very low regen on their shields to compensate, but still like have that buffer. I think is important, especially if players ever play as them, but also just in general, I think it's interesting. But yeah, right now the frigate is like a little, it's kind of there. There we go, contact. But it's not like a big part of the gameplay. You know, if you don't go to a specific places, you probably won't see it. Eventually, we wanted to be more persistent and like actually be traveling around at all times rather than popping in and out like a spawn. I put my ace music on. Winchesters are harder to hit with now. I'm having a harder time with Winchesters. Maybe I'm just over zeroed. Missile on me. I got a couple on my tail. Banzer, if you get like dying a lot, do the face roll signal like Jeff does. Oh shit, my shield's down. Fuck. I got too many on my rear. I need cover. Get those lasers on my tail, Jeff. Help me. There's like 3 on me.
Shield restored. Incoming missile.
Ah! There's so fucking many on me! One hit. Come on, I can't hit him. Needed a laser. I think I'm just like rusty this morning. Ah! I think I'm just like not being accurate. That or the Winchesters are doing worse than my Justices. Holy fuck. God. I need help! Yeah, Jeff, you're in trouble. I'm in trouble too. Run if you gotta. I can't help you right now. I'm so slotted. I think I gotta turn down the spawns in Silverton. There's like, they ramp up too quick. I need like to slow the spawn time, I think. There we go, finally. Alright, Jeff, I'm gonna see if I can help you. Wherever you are. There's Jeff. Whoa, yeah, Jeff, you got like 3 on you. I think we all have 3 on us. Here, run north. Try and run north if you can. Maybe we get the frigate back. You know what'd be awesome right now if we get the frigate? Go north. Go north for the frigate. The frigate would kill everything here. Go north. Go north.
Shield restored.
Oh my god, if we can get that thing to spawn, I will be so happy. I see Navy. Navy, but no frigate. We do have Navy on us now. I'm going back in. Banzer, I'm gonna try to get some off you. Keep dodging, Banzer. I'll do my best. I'm getting one that's on ya. Looks like chaotic. Yeah, there's like, I'd say too many spawns in this field. It's a bit too chaotic all the time. Every fight turns into this. Every fight turns into like 9 Xenos on you, like unless you kill them really quick, which isn't ideal. I feel like I don't like the Winchesters as much in this pursuit role. I'm missing the Justices now. I want the rapid fire guns for hitting targets easier. A few more hits. There's another one. Just one more hit. One more hit. There we go. Like the medium AC that shoots quicker is kind of better, I think, for pursuit. You want faster firing for pursuit. Banzer's so low. I got one off you, Banzer. Keep dodging. Wait, isn't Banzer in a heavy? Wow, I'm really impressed Banzer's still alive. You would not think a heavy fighter would survive with that many enemies still on them. I'm actually really impressed. Let's get this other one off Banzer. A trade request from Banzer? What the fuck? What? What? I think it was a misclick. Where's what was on Banzer? I think with the Navy helping us, we're slowly clearing through them, but it's rough stuff. That one right there, that one's on Banzer. Let me get this one. Just keep doing what you're doing, Banzer, it's working. I'm gonna go a light fighter, I think, after this. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go a light fighter. Get some energy, back off. I'm like so bad at hitting them with these guns. I'm doing so much worse than I was doing yesterday. Ah! Almost dead. Oh, get that turn! Fuck! They're trying to retreat. No retreat. My zeroing is too severe. I'm gonna go to 1-0 on the medium AC. Woo! Jesus Christ, I don't know how the fuck you're alive, Banzer. I don't know what the fuck. No clue how you're alive. Where'd Jeff go during all that? Jeff is gone. I'm gonna fly back to base. I'm gonna try a light fighter. Probably before the event starts, probably in the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna take the server down and lower the spawns here. I might do it now, actually. Just because they're kind of crazy.
Incoming missile.
I don't know why my chat's going over there now. What do you mean, just dodge, man? I don't know how the fuck you're alive in that thing. You can't just dodge in air very heavy. You're crazy. Your loadout's like all fucked up too, Banzers. I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, I think we've seen consistently now, like, the spawns in Silverton are just, like, too fast. I think we could halve them across the board, and it'd still be, like, enough. So I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna just halve the spawn rate using that trick that Firefly taught us the other day of everything in Silverton. So that it's, like, not as much of a fuckapalooza. Because it's a fuckapalooza right now. It's like, you get one wing, and then, like, immediately... The other day with Jeff, it wasn't so bad, but like lately with like yesterday with Milo, it's just like every fight is like 9 guys. It's too many. Too many guys. I think the trade window is what fucked up where my chat window is. I don't like it there. And yeah, when I come back, I'm gonna try a light fighter too, and try to be a covering fighter, because that's what I usually do anyway. I try to cover them, and I think the light fighter will be better at it.
Into cargo hold.
I also think finally, like, the Winchester only meta is over for me. Like, I was really feeling there, like, fuck, I just can't. It's good for jousting,
Into cargo.
like it's good for one-on-oneing, but I just could not assist my allies there. So I'm gonna switch them up for maybe gunslingers. Maybe gunslingers. Maybe the classic lava blades, or we'll go to magma hammers. We'll go one up. What did someone say? Could we try triple VHF? We can. What weapon should I get, says Banzer? Just get guns. When you click on a gun, Banzer, it'll show you the projectile speed down here. Apart from your zeros, you want to have your zeroing tools on 1000 and the 1600, and to put them in your weapon groups, you remain guns, and they'll just help you aim better. Trust me. But as for not so much of your, don't put them of your lasers or your autocannons necessarily. Anyway, as for primary guns, just get 4 things or whatever. Just fill your primary guns with things that are all the same speed. So like, that's pretty much everything with the Scorpions and the Tarantulas. The reason the Scorpions and the Tarantulas are so different is they're Xenos guns, which the NPCs are using, so they're a bit slower. I should probably take them away for sale here, not to confuse people. The Navy guns, by the way, the Magma Hammer, Lava Blaze, and Justices, they're slightly faster than your other guns. It's probably not a big deal, but you might want to not use them with others. You can try it out. Alright, I'm gonna just change the spawns real quick and I'll be right back. So get ready, the server will go down in a sec. Okay, so we're gonna bring up our trusty VS code. We want to go to LIO3, and I'm going to try to do it with that trick that Firefly showed us, which means we want to go to... Probably want to do it for all of them then, because the other is going to be too hard too. We're going to set a chance, a second random chance here, so like you could get unlucky and have 9 like spawn like that like crazy, but most of the time the rate should hopefully be slowed down quite a lot. Is what we're hoping to see here. Keep the upgun freighters showing up a lot, I think, that's fine. But definitely slow down the rate of the big groups. So that's for Copperton. Do the same for Alamosa. And Silverton. I won't do Cheyenne. Cheyenne feels alright, I think. Though it could maybe use like a little tweaking. Maybe like the tiniest tweaking. Here's Alamosa. Show me Silverton. Just the main one I'm gonna slow down here. Which means also slowing down the Navy. And then take me to Cheyenne. And maybe just like slightly lower the rate on everything. I think keep the solos coming thick and fast. Maybe like slightly lower the rate more on the double spawn, which is here. Just turn them down a little bit. Okay. Now we'll do a quick test of that to make sure everything's not broken, but that should hopefully, according to Firefly, slow down the spawns. And then we should just be able to push out the server.
Sensor efficiency reduced. Objective reached.
Let's try flying into Silverton here. Banter is built different. Banter is built different. I would have been dead like literally in the first 20 seconds in that Eagle in Banter's place. I do not get it. Banter came out with like a fucked up loadout, like a rookie mistake of like having the wrong guns stuck together, and I was like, Banter, you're gonna die in that Eagle is what I was thinking. And then Banter just like is like, no, I'm fine. Built different. couldn't hit shit, but I don't know, dude, just turn. Yeah, I mean, that usually works in the heavies, but I usually can't get it to work in the very heavies. You did well. Or, I don't know. Oh shit, I mean, fucked up with single player. I forget that they're so much more accurate in single player, so I can't really take on two at once. One more just came in. Looks like we could maybe slow it down more. Yeah, you've got good shield, that's true, Banzer, yeah.
Shield failed.
Stay the fuck away from me, please. I want to live long enough just to see.
Missile.
Shoot that missile.
Shield restored.
See more spawns try to come in. There's Navy. It's still a little bit quick, isn't it? Maybe just like try raising the repop time as well. I'm gonna raise the repop time. So I'm not sure if that's having an effect. So we're also gonna raise the repop time. Maybe double it. Let's see how that feels. I don't want to get the opposite problem. Like, I think it's better to have too much than too few. Well, I don't know, maybe. But I don't want to. I don't really want to get like the opposite problem,
Warning. Sensor efficiency.
where like nothing's happening because that's boring.
Objective reached.
So we'll see. This is like doubled respawn times. It should be doubled repop times. I'm probably gonna like lower the density cap as well so that they can't get like 8 at once, more like 6 at once on either side. And just keep it a bit more, you know, still a battle, but a bit less insane in these fields. Last minute, literally last minute, like, tweaking here. Half an hour will be community spotlighted. Not that it really matters. I mean, I can still do development stuff. It's not like it's like a big, like... it's not like I'm, like, going to the, like... I'm going to be trialed. I'm not going to be, like, put on trial if I open up VS Code during my stream, probably. But I'd like to show things off to new viewers nicely. Without doing as much work. One more shit. Destroy.
Track failed. Track failed. Shield.
We want to kind of have the spawns feel like, as long as we're doing a decent job of fighting the encounters, we can kill them before more show up, usually. Usually. Not always, but usually. That's what we really want. So far, nobody's interrupting me, which is what I need. Which is good.
Bandit has me in his sights. He's hitting me. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure if I can keep it together.
You ain't running. You ain't getting away. No, no. Yeah.
Track failed.
That seems like pretty well timed. Like, right as I was finishing off the second one on my own, a third reinforcement decided to come in. This seems better so far, I want to say. Because it can be fun to get in these, like, hectic giant furballs, but it can also be really frustrating because, like, it just gets so intense and you can't really, like, fucking think. It's fun to have those as, like, high points in the intensity, I think. Like, oh, you know, every so often, holy shit, giant furball fight. But it shouldn't be every fight. I think this combat is most fun when you are against 1 to 2 enemies at once on you. Or, you know, I think 1 on many is also fun. But when it's like you have a lot of people on your team and it's just so much shit going on, it can be a bit harder, I think. The spawns are still pretty quick here. Like, there's another one. But it definitely seems better if I was to guess. There's a lot of randomness here, too. I think the real test if I hit cruise here is if I fly these guys around, like, how long before another pack comes in? Maybe even add just like a... I think this is fine, actually. Nope, there's another pack right there. Oh, it's the asteroid miner, what's up? Maybe it still needs to come down a little bit more. That might have just been a bonus wave, though, I think. Milo added these cool new asteroid miners. They haven't got escorts yet, but the idea is for these things to have escorts. And it'll be another thing in the field other than the frigate you can fly to for help. Right now they don't have them, though. Here, let's quit out of that. I wonder if I can do that real quick. Bring up VS Code. Maybe I can do that. It shouldn't be too hard. Maybe I can do that real quick. We're gonna add like a tiny bit more here, I think, to the repopping. Just make it even more. So repop time is not in pure seconds. It's divided. It was 420 before. I put it to 840. I'm gonna add another 420 to this. I'm gonna go to 1260. So that's divided by your density is how it's meant to be. So it's meant to be 1260 divided by 16 would give you 78 seconds before it repops, and I think that's a minimum. So we'll do that. I'm going to leave the caps as high as they are for now. That's probably okay. It means we want to go do that to the other ones too. Not Cheyenne, Alamosa. We're going to add 1260 to all of them. $1260. These fields are going to be fucking hard. I think it's okay for it to kind of be a way the game is balanced too. Like, I think it's okay for it to be like, it's not just can you take on 5 fighters on your own to clear a zone, but can you take them on before the reinforcements show up? Some zones can just not have reinforcements and be balanced differently. But I think it's also okay for it to be like a bit of a time trial. It's not just, here's my strat where I cheese in a light fighter for like 1 hour to beat 5 guys. Instead it can be like, well, that's all well and good, but then reinforcements will show up, you know? Like, you gotta clear through the contacts, bomb mission. I think that's not bad as like a default kind of balance. I think there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you balance it right and it's not like, you gotta be careful on the rate then, you know? The rate has to feel good. What is this one? 420, yeah, 1260. Let me see about these zones. I actually want to try and add some little reliable escorts around these zones. So that we have somewhere to run to when the shit's going down. So these are the zones right here, right? Asteroid Miner Pop 1, Asteroid Miner Pop 2, Asteroid Miner Pop 3. Let's just quickly add, like, some friendly escorts around them. And then they'll give us, like, some areas to run to. And then you've got the Navy Frigate goes along here as well. And yeah, like, gives us some stuff here to worry about. I mean, not to worry about, you know what I mean. The Frigate spawns decently enough along here, though I want it to spawn at longer range. We'll work on that later. But for now, let's just add this. So, Asteroid Miner Pop. Let's bring that back up. Asteroid Miner Pop. So we just gotta add stuff to here, basically. Okay, give me... What do we want for this? Probably pretty regular spawns. Give me Cheyenne. Or, Which one do I want to ape? Yeah, give me Cheyenne Field, okay. Oh, give me Silverton. Give me Silverton Field, we're gonna copy from there. So we're gonna copy Silverton Field. Which is all of this shit. We go to Asteroid Miner Pop. add all this here for Astrominer Pop 1, which is which one? This one. So this is the one to test in the middle. Maybe increase the relief time too. I'm gonna increase the relief time too. Hang on. Let me do this first. So, density 16. We're gonna leave it at that. That's probably it's probably okay. But we need to take out all the Xenos spawns. We want these to be areas where friendlies are, basically. But I want to have less of them. I want like a pair of Navy. I'll probably make a new area, LN Area Superiority. Or should I do a wing of 4? Should I make it just more likely that this is where the wings are? Probably just 2, so let's make a new group. Where is my area superiority? I want BMod area, LN area superiority. I want to copy this, I want to make a second one. And this one is going to have less fighters in it. Probably just 2 to 3. So I'm going to take this one out. 1 to 2 of these. Make the rookie the Patriot, the light fighter. Okay, that's fine. And let's go back to our thing. So BMod area superiority 2. I want them to spawn more often when you get here. So probably put this chance up to like 36. And probably lower the repop time a bit so like you know that you can run here and be like, holy fuck, help me. Like, help me, Navy. Distress call, you know? Do that, we need to define this now. In the future, these will be Freelancer or DSC escorts, but for now we're just going to use the Navy because they're like our green faction here. Okay, and with that done, take me back to Silverton. And I set 1260 for everything else, didn't I? I did, yeah. So now we should just need to test that. Quickly in single player, then we'll put it on multiplayer. I'm going to get ready because we're about to have the... about to be kind of like, showtime! Quick save. Ah! That miner is somewhere around here, so let's go find him and see what happens. So the idea, and then I'll add this to the other ones, the idea is that when we fly in the like little 5-kilometer zone around these miners, we should be like in an exclusion zone from Xenos flying in at us. And we should also have, like, Navy spawning in there frequently enough as, like, helpers. Because right now, we need some, like, tempo clearers in this zone. Like, you need something to do that isn't just run back to Denver or Pueblo all the way when you're not quite ready to go home yet. For, like, when it's like, okay, I didn't clear shit fast enough and or I got unlucky. There's 8 Xenos. I'm fucked. I need help. This is when you turn tail, you pop your flares, and you run to one of these asteroid miners. And they're like local safe zones, is gonna be the idea. In the future, we're gonna have these things firing turrets as well, like a few defensive turrets, so nothing too crazy. Okay, so there's some Xenos on me. I'm gonna hang around the asteroid miner and see if Navy spawns to help me in short order. You would expect within like a minute, hopefully some Navy spawns to help me. It's fine if it's not always quick, as long as it just kind of works. We just want to make sure that, like, the shit spawns.
Target in range. Locking in on enemy.
Incoming.
Target in range. Locking in on enemy.
I'm taking constant fire here.
Shield failed.
Hooah! No friendlies so far.
Target in my sights.
But we're not just getting unlucky. Destroyed. Alright, so now let's just go hang out by the miner and see if anyone shows up at all or if something's bugged. Something might be bugged. So we just sit by here, by this little buddy. Look at this little buddy harvesting. Can eat some of my toast too before the mainstream starts. I keep feeling like I'm saying mainstream, but then like there's only gonna be like 10 more people gonna show up and it's gonna be the exact same, but whatever. That's just a pessimist of me. I feel like they're not spawning. Space Tiberium Harvester, essentially, yeah. What if you harvest me, Dad? Put me in the harvester. It's like actually a model, like pushes you up and down. No, it just clips. What a shame. There's Navy, but it's the wrong Navy. Okay, it's still doing the underground spawns here. I think. Oh no, the Patriot... No, never mind. That is the right spawn. It's just too slow then. It's always doing, There we go, there's 3. So they are spawning just too slowly, I would say. Let's quickly try to put their... Note also that Xenos aren't spawning around us, which is also good. These things are like safety fields. Excuse me. Disgusting coughs, bad boy. Let's turn up their pace a bit. 420. That should be spawning pretty damn quick. Let's have it be also a bit more likely that it's not always like... Let's make it more likely that there's 3 sometimes. So 2 perms, perm 1, perm 2. And this will give us a bit more chance that it's just like... Just 3 of them rather than 4. Could even do a 2 spawn. Keep it interesting. You don't want the freelancers to get it all their own way. Okay, boom. This will be the 2 MFs. This will be 2 MFs, 1 LF. But their light pilot isn't a rookie anymore. You could do these 2 are both elites as well. That'd be cute. An elite pair. And they were roommates. And then let's just add this. Go ahead and add this to the other fields as well. So like this. And like this. Let's test this again. Now let's put it on the server. So now we got like way more spawning because we lowered the chance so much. Or is it because there's 2 perms now? Maybe not.
Everything by the numbers.
Hey, don't fall asleep on me. Out here you'll get a
I want to get the answer to an important question real quick. Hang on, I want to do some science. We have important work to do, computer. This is a question I've been wondering. The question I've been wondering is allow simultaneous creation tied to each encounter or each permutation? We're about to get the answer live on stream. Oh, it's tied per permutation. Which is why, as the permutations increase, you get spammed with more shit than you're meant to at a time. Yes. That makes it a lot more awkward to do these encounters, but also it explains why Silverton is such a fuckapalooza. Let me try and explain. So allow simultaneous creation is this very important thing that basically says as long as this encounter still has anyone left, it will not spawn again. That is a good thing, because that way you don't get the problem of you've killed 2 out of 3 of the enemy fighters, then they respawn the same wave and there's another 3 coming in at you and now you're facing 4 forever. That is what happens with Silverton a lot. I think I just realized why. So what happens is that in an encounter file you can have multiple permutations, because we're calling these encounters over here in LIO3, right? Which is fair and dandy. You know, 1 encounter each. But then the problem is that we have different permutations in here, and that's when that pod is called differences to what that pod can look like. The problem is that allow simultaneous creation is not applying to the entire encounter file at large. It's going. Each permutation is its own thing. So when you only have 1, and this encounter rolls a 0.08 chance to spawn. And you're still fighting it, it won't spawn that ever again until you've done killing it. But when there's 3, it rolls that and goes, oh, well, I can't spawn this one again, but I can spawn these 2 permutations. This is a problem because this is how I've done all the fucking encounters. But this explains why Silverton is so fucking populous. This explains so much. This really explains so much. Unfortunately, what it means is if I want to... It's going to be so, like, clunky. But what it means is if I want to have stronger control over the spawns like I've been trying to do, what I'm going to have to do is to, instead of doing permutations inside a file, just do a separate encounter for every single permutation, every single, difference I want. Though, is that the same? I guess it's the same, but then you would lower the chances of each happening. So in this case, I would go like this. 3, 4. And I need to go... That's 1. This is gonna be so many fucking files, Eric's gonna hate me, but whatever. This is how we're gonna do it now, I think. This will be 3. Boom. And then we need a 4. This is so clunky! Doing an interview thing soon, right? Not an interview, like a spotlight. I'm not doing an interview. Like this. 4. And then I need to go back to here. And we need to divide this by 3 now. So 36 divided by 3. I'm not typing in to calculate that, I'm typing something else. I know that's 12. Obviously I know that's 12, everybody knows that's 12. Obviously. Obviously everyone knows that's 12. There has to be a better way. There has to be a better way, doesn't there? So now combined, there's still a 36% chance one of these spawn, but the chance that any one of them spawn is lower. This means I need to define these as well. I need to basically refactor all the work we've done. Not too much, but I just need to take every permutation I've made for the different asteroid fields and, like, boil them down instead to, to what I've done here into separate encounters. I don't think I have time for that right now because we're about to start the regular answer stream. So Silverton's is going to be what it is because I'll have to test this and put the numbers back too. But this is very good to learn. This is very good to learn. This answers an important question about how allow simultaneous creation worked. And now that I've done it, I've been saying it'll be easy to test for, and it really is. Now that I've done it, going forward, I'll be able to keep it in mind. Here, one sec. I'm gonna make a new playlist that is my entire strategy playlist that I like listening to, along with my entire Freelancer Ace Combat interceptions. I need more Ace Combat tracks. I've got 112 strategy tracks, but not as many Ace Combat tracks. Hey, you guys know where I can get any of those Ace Combat tracks from? You guys ever heard of this thing? Ace Combat, you ever heard of it? I've added shit twice, I see, that's why. So I actually only have... No, what the fuck? Oh, I just have 2 act on instincts, that's why. I do have 112. That's crazy. I have a lot. Goodness, I have a lot. Nice, there we go. Now I've got them all in the same thing. Dervish says, honestly, I've only heard the term Ace Combat View and I still don't know what it is exactly. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to show you. Hang on. I gotta show you real quick. The question is, do I show you an Assault or do I show you the Ace Combat trailer? I'm gonna show you the Ace Combat trailer. Even though it's in terrible quality. Is this the one I like? There's one I really, really like. You could have tangent, you have... Ace Combat is this, hang on. You've never seen Ace Combat, like for real? Hopefully this is the good trailer. I think they're both good. There's one I like more.
We interrupt this program for an emergency news report.
Dance with an angel, Mom.
Ace Combat is like anime jets. And I'm amazed you haven't like ever heard of it before.
Grace Marriott is currently under attack by unidentified aircraft. They took out King's Bridge.
That awful sound. And the shaking. Was that a blast of wind? An explosion?
Air Defense Command has ordered an evacuation.
Forces are retreating? What are we supposed to do now?
What's this? Missiles.
What's this? Missiles!
What a pitiful sight.
Pay attention to what the gameplay looks like in this, and you'll see how much I've taken inspiration from it for this mod. If you've never seen Ace Combat before. I fucking love Ace Combat.
Go dance with the angels, mister.
Mister!
Come on, it's payback time. All planes, let's move out. Grace Marriott, dead ahead. Ghost Side and Garuda team, listen up. Aircraft that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup.
Ah! Where'd the sound go? What's going on? It was so hype. I think this video is just fun.
You got a chance with those. You got a chance with those.
Yeah, this video just
watching
fucked.
over us up there.
You have to leave now. Get as far away from here as you can.
But why?
They're coming from the sky.
Are you really going to sit here?
This just in. Apparently our heroes have made it back to the mainland. Gentlemen, I do not believe a lady on Earth would be able to resist us now. All planes, we're going to take back Great Samaria today. Target acquired. I will handle the Garuda team. It's coming fast. Let's do this, Garuda 1.
Hello to all American Air Force pilots. Bullseye. I don't know a whole lot about war, but there's something I need to tell you.
That emergency wire just came in from Mission Command. Your death will achieve nothing. Wait, Ghostai, there's some interference. Ceasefire immediately. What are you talking about? Besides, half the female population is waiting for your return. No one can stop us now. You are in violation of a direct order. I know it's dangerous, but it's time for me to dance with the angels.
People rag on this one for the civvy plot, but it was my first day's combat, so you can't call this one bad to me.
Let's go home.
PC release. I'd love to do AC6 on PC, I wish they would.
What lies ahead for us now that we've lost the war? Even after the darkest nights, morning always comes.
Yeah, people like rag the shit out of this one because they hate the civilian woman's like cutscene stories, and they hate the dance. Like they make fun of the Dance of the Angels shit, which I can't even defend. You know, fair. But you also can't get me on this game because it was my first ever Ace Combat. It introduced me to the series, so I love AC6. But I've never played AC5 or 0 or 4. People will disown me for that, Ace Combat fans. But I didn't have a PlayStation. I only had an F360. You know, I Nintendo's and a 360. So this was my first ever one. To play the old ones, I had to emulate them at this point. But I played. I mean, 7's good too, but I've never played the classics. I'm such a poser because I listened to 0. I listened to the 0 soundtrack, but I've never played it. I quote Pixie, but I've never played it. Anyway, it's regular answer time. So let me just really quickly just check that this isn't crashing. I'm gonna push it to the server and let's do this shiz. And that looks better already. Alright. There is no telling if this is gonna be... We don't have time, because it's time to start our special part of the stream. Our Regulancer part, but let's just quickly make sure that we've got that for everyone. So Asteroid, Minor Pop. Let's just make sure we've got that for everybody. I think I already added it for everybody. Nope, I need to add it to everyone here. So grab this. Go like this. 420, 32, 420, 32. For all three of them. Okay. It's time, man. Let's push this. So, those of you on the server, do me a favor and hop off. I'm gonna push this commit to the server. Hopefully the Silverton pop isn't unhinged, but we'll see. I'm about to play another video for you because I'm about to play the Regulancer intro video, and then we're gonna do our basically we didn't go around and show off the mod. So let me just commit this first. Tweaked Silverton Minor Pops. Committed. Jeff Banzer, hop off. The server will be back up in a second. You can jump on and I'll be there to join you soon. Though I'm probably going to do a bit of soloing just to show things off to the people coming in. Let me see. So that's push now. You guys should be able to fetch it. I'm going to remote into the server. Bring it down temporarily so they can update. Put my music back on. Actually, no, wait, because we're about to do the Regulancer video, so leave it off. Alright, server should be going back up. Let me just really quickly jump in and check that I can join it. You hope to grab a bite to eat while you're deving. Your family sort of lost chocolate chip muffin. Oh no. No, I've never heard the can you bomb. No, that's AC7. AC7 is the one. Banzer, isn't Ace Combat 7 the one where they're like, hey, can you do us a favor, Trigger? Can you bomb our CO? He's like, he's too cool. You have to stop him or something. That's AC5. Oh, I swear it's in 7 as well. Okay, looks like we're good. Alright. So, let me jump out. I'm going to show you guys the little intro video that they gave us to be part of the Freelancer streams. It's a little intro for them. So, silence. Shh, from me. I'm going to disappear for a second. I'm going to play the video. Here we go.